Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today we are going to be working on a layout using Doodlebug's fairy tale collection. Now I am also using a sketch. You can see it right there in your top right hand corner. This was for a challenge over at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. It was the Thursday night challenge. This is actually on the public page that anybody can access and join in on. I think it's called the Secret Not Secret Kit Club in Redefined Creative or something to that effect. Anyways, this was for that challenge. So I am going to be using the Doodlebug collection called Fairy Tales, which is very much girly birthday themed, and it's perfect for the photos I'm using. These are Riley's from her first birthday party when she was eating her little cake. She had a little cake that was just for her. I guess it's kind of like smash caking, maybe, only not. I don't know. That's what these photos are. She is a mess. Anyways, I am going to stick to the grid portion of this. I'm putting down the different pattern papers that I want to use onto some white cardstock, and then I'm going to cut the white cardstock off and go ahead and mount that on another piece of paper. The paper I end up using to mount that on is a pink with a darker pink heart on it, this one right here. I am going to cut out the center of that, or at least where some of the excuse me, some of that white cardstock base sits. And the reason I'm doing that is because you can see I have that 4x6. Actually, I think it's like a 5 by something. I don't remember. I measured it. You saw me pull out my ruler. I wanted to use the opposite side of that to sit there, the colorful hearts. Now, the colorful hearts paper does mostly get covered up anyways, but that right there is the paper I wanted to use for that spot. I am going to go ahead and trim this down as straight as I can. On these papers, it's not that hard to get them straight because you can see when I cut it out with my craft knife, it was all wonky. But because they are lined hearts in a row, I was able to get it pretty straight. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the photo placement right here. See, now you can see that's super colorful. I love that paper. It is so pretty. But look at there. I was going to use that birthday girl as my title. Ooh, sorry about that. Tape just fell on me. I was going to use that birthday girl as my title. I do end up using that on a different layout. Actually, I think a layout that went up before this one. It just blended in too much. So I am going to end up pulling out a sticker off the sticker sheet. This collection did come with a sticker sheet, and it has a whole bunch of bigger stickers on it that have sayings. I'm going to pull out one of those and put it up on some foam tape. It says, "Today is your day to shine." I wish I had something that said something about cakes or something like that, but there wasn't anything in there that really pertained to that. I did want to get a little bit of that notebook edge punch in there. You can see on the sketch they have a little detail that had the notebook punch on there, and I thought that was really cute. So I do pull out that little journaling spot right there. I am going to stick it there, and I'm going to kind of tilt it at an angle. I just really wanted that edge. Now you can see here I'm going through the ephemera. I really wanted to use some of the unicorns. Her birthday party was unicorn themed, but I don't end up getting any on here. I do end up pulling out this cake right here, which is going to stay, and I'm also going to pull out a cupcake. And then see those banners I have up at the top? Oh, I thought the banners were a good idea. They're really cute. They have holes punched in the top. I will end up poking the holes out of them, but then I find that the banner's not working super well with just 3, and I will add a couple more pieces to it. Here's where I'm going to go ahead and put this up on some foam tape. If you want to know, that foam tape I'm using is that Scotch foam tape. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's like $30 for a giant roll. I love that stuff. I'm on my 3rd roll of it right now. When the roll gets smaller, I don't finish it off. I keep the roll when it's a little bit smaller and more manageable so that I can take the smaller rolls with me if I'm going to a crop or a retreat or something like that. It can easily fit into one of my iris cases instead of taking that giant roll. That's just a little tip if you want to do the same thing. So here you go. I did use that crochet thread to thread those banners, but did you see how it looked a little bit funny? I needed to go ahead and commit to putting this background down just so I can get a feel of exactly where that banner is going to end up being. Here's where I'm gonna decide I need a couple more. See, initially I was gonna put it up at the top, but see where it was right there as an angle? That is actually where it's gonna end up being, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer. It turns out really super cute with the way I put it on there, with all 5 of the little bannery flags on it. Now, I did not want 2 of the same color, so I had to go fishing through there for colors that I did not have represented yet. I did pull out the green, and then I pulled out a blue, just like that. Doesn't that look so much better? That looks so much better with more on there. I am going to kind of tie knots in the ends of those strings and kind of curly cue them a little bit. That is going to be off camera. I don't think I got that on camera. We'll see. I don't think I did though. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to the placement of this so I can start sticking things down. You can see I already started sticking some things down on it because I do have that title sticker there. Down at the bottom I did commit to that cake, and I put that cake up on some foam tape as well. Here I'm trying to find something else. Now I like this cake, but it was a little too big. See how it's like sticking way up? We're going to end up going with that cupcake I originally had that had the blue with the cherry on top. Still trying to get the unicorn in because her party, like I said, was a unicorn theme. It's not going to work. I am going to have to find a layout to get unicorns on for some of her birthday photos. So you can see where I cut away and now I'm back. And so I have that crochet thread like curled, you know, some little loop-de-loos there on the end. I went ahead and glued that down with that art glitter glue. Here I'm taking out some of the sprinkles from Doodlebug. They are glittery sprinkles and they are really cute, and I scatter those around the page. I am going to go ahead and pull out some white acrylic paint. And first I pulled out my Dylusions white acrylic paint, which was dried up. I could not believe that. I'm like, what? Every other color I have from Dylusions is not dried up yet, but for some reason the white was, and I thought that was really strange, but that's okay. I had a generic one also. I'm going to squirt down here on the table. I think it's not generic per se, it's Martha Stewart. I'm going to go ahead and squirt it down here and water it down a little bit. I will cover up my photos just because there's not a whole lot of white space in the photos that splatters can get on without actually being on her face or on her. A lot of times I do like the splatters to get on the photos, but because I didn't have a lot of open space on the photos, I didn't think that was a really good idea. Alright guys, after I do that, I am not going to do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.